Hi Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie with Lost Boy. Gonna be doing another reading for y'all. It's for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisces. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take the messages that resonate and leave the messages that do not. Alrighty Pisces, let us see what is going on in and around your energy. Especially things that you might be unaware of. Alright, spirit guides, angels, and universe. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Alright, first card out, we have completion. We have completion. So there's definitely an end to some kind of difficult cycle here. Some of y'all could even be grieving. If that's the case, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Some of you are definitely coming out of a difficult cycle and a difficult chapter in your life. You know, with every ending there's a new beginning, you know? And if it's one thing that's consistent with life, it's change, right? It's the one thing that will always stay consistent, is that life always changes. So we're definitely embarking on a change right now, Pisces. We also have grief. Some of you are definitely going through a difficult ending, right? Going through feelings of loss. There's even guilt here at the bottom of the deck. So maybe, I don't know if some of you guys feel guilty for maybe not being there for somebody as you should have, or you know, because in the back of this guilt card, I don't know if the camera's going to catch it, you can see somebody in the background, right? She's drinking. And so I don't know if somebody recently lost somebody to like substance abuse, and maybe they felt like they could have done more to help this person. Whew. Either way, somebody here is definitely going through a moment of loss, right? Something has ended. A moment in their life, change is happening. Somebody here is probably grieving what they've lost, right? I am not here to predict death, so if I'm not telling you guys out there that somebody is going to pass away. That message was for those who have already experienced that. I would never ever predict any kind of loss. That's not the kind of vibrations I like to read. And we get a little dark here on this channel, but I mean, I don't talk about that kind of stuff. Alright, that was way too many, Spirit. Give me a few here for Pisces. For others of you, you know, this could just be, you know, completing of a cycle, and maybe you're just a little upset as to where you're going in life. Maybe you've had to release some people in your life that were no longer serving you, right? And even though we could be happy to release those people, but we find ourselves at all this extra time, and maybe you're just, you know, it's okay to still miss somebody that you don't really vibrate with still, right? Like, you miss the memories, you miss the good times, and there's nothing wrong with that. What else is going on here for Pisces? We do have blessings are coming. So there is some kind of blessing that is coming in for you guys. We have greed. We have different person now. We have lessons. And then we have value is all about perception. Value, okay camera, value is all about perception. You know, one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? Just because you give something value doesn't mean person on the side of you does, right? We all value things, and we all place different amounts of value on different things, right? Some of us value, family and connections over money, right? Some people value money over, relationships, whatever, right? It's also the same thing of like, some people like certain kinds of music, right? And other people do not. Value is all about perception. So there's something here about your perception shifting, right? And this greed. I don't know if you were dealing with the greedy individual. There were definitely some lessons that were learned here, right? Because whenever we get to a completion of a cycle, it usually talks about us learning some kind of difficult life lesson, right? Maybe it was all about you having to learn the lesson of what your value was, right? Maybe you were attached to a greedy individual here, right? Who held you back spiritually, right? From receiving some kind of blessing, from aligning to the vibration of what it is that you wanted. But I also feel like you had to learn a lesson on what you value. Maybe before this cycle started, you had a preconceived idea, right, of what you thought you wanted, right? So then the universe gave it to you, right? But then you learned your lesson that just because something looks like something that you want, it wasn't really what you wanted. You know what I mean? Like you had to learn what you didn't want in order for you to truly appreciate what it is that you do want. So this lesson here definitely shifted your perception, right, on what looks good on the outside, right? Something here about somebody here is a different person now, but I definitely feel like that's you. I definitely feel like that's you, Pisces. You're a different person now, right? Loss will change a person, right? Grief will change a person. Tell me why this completion card is here, Spirit. Tell me why this completion card is here. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Some secrets were revealed, some tea was spilt here. Somebody here can no longer deny the truth in regards to something, seeing something for what it is, right? The cat is out of the bag. So there were some secrets that were spilt, some things that you might have found out, right, that caused you to wrap something up here. Tell me more, Spirit. Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, there's no healing, there's no reconciliation, there's no going back, right? But there's also a lack of healing here and a lack of acceptance. So somebody here is not accepting something. Temperance is a lack of acceptance in the reverse, right? A lack of healing, no getting back together. This is a no. Things are all out in the open. Tell me more about this completion card. Those are two major arcana, so this was definitely a major change, right? A major change. Some of y'all could even be dealing with a Sag or an Aquarius. Tell me more about this completion. Ace of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, this is a no. This is a no. This is no longer working together. No longer accepting this opportunity. No, yeah. Everything's out in the open, right? This is even like taking back an offer or rescinding an offer, right? Secrets out of the bag. Something here was exposed. There is no chance of getting back together. There's no reconciliation. There's no chance in healing this. There's offers being taken back. There's no opportunity. There is no chance. There is no chance. Tell me about this grief card, Spirit. The Death card. This grief is definitely about some ending. Somebody here is definitely holding on to an ending, right? Somebody here is definitely holding on to an ending, but this is a moment here where you can transform. Oh, shit. Here I am moving cameras, y'all. Sorry. Trying to take my sandals off, and I moved the camera by accident. This is definitely some kind of ending. This is definitely a moment where you can transform now. You can transmute that energy, right? And not to forgive whoever this was that might have did you dirty, where you find out some secrets on them, right? Maybe they were trying to manipulate and take from you and steal from you. We do have this greed card here. The Ace of Coins in the reverse could be somebody here who was robbing from you, taking from you, lying and manipulating to take something from you. Maybe you found out that somebody only... this could be for us. Select some of you, that somebody, got into a relationship with you, whatever kind of relationship it was, whether it's romantic, platonic, whatever, just because of what it is that you had, right? And maybe that's what you found out, that this person was just using you for your money, for access to whatever it is that you have access to that this person doesn't, right? For each and every single one of you, it's something different. Tell me more about this grief card. Queen of Coins. Okay, camera. Queen of Coins. My camera hates me today, y'all. Yeah, I definitely feel like somebody here was attracted to you because of what it is that you had. It's pretty much just what I just said. Because of what it is that you had to offer, right? And maybe you were such an open person in the past. I feel like definitely one of the lessons you had to learn was not to overshare, right? Not to overshare, because not everybody has your best interests at heart. There are some people in this world who are just selfish, right? Strength card, yeah. Yeah, we had to find the strength and the courage to be able to overcome something here that was really, really difficult. And that was learning that not everybody has your best interests at heart. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is all about self-love. This is all about self-love. It's all about putting yourself first, right? Putting your needs first, putting your wants first, right? And this is about making with self-love, right? With the Ace of Cups, it's about making that difficult choice, right? Which is why strength is here, right? Finding the courage and the strength to overcome a difficult part of you, to be able to do something that you never thought that you could, right? And that was leaving behind somebody here who just wanted to take from you. Tell me about these blessings are coming. We have the Emperor, right? Blessings are coming because you have taken back control. You have taken back control. And you cut something out here that was extremely difficult. Tell me about this greed card. The Three of Swords in the reverse, yeah. Yeah, it was painful. It was challenging, but I definitely feel like you're coming out of it. I feel like you're able to recognize a greedy person now, right? You definitely are. It was definitely painful, right? Learning that some people don't like people. They just like what they have, right? It's so sad that we still live in a world like that where people would just rather manipulate people to get what they want instead of just like being honest. Like, is it that freaking difficult to be honest? Like, I don't get it. Why is this different person now here? We had the Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's definitely you, Pisces, right? You've mastering your emotions, learning difficult lessons, healing ourselves with the Queen of Cups, right? I think you've learned a lesson not to overshare, not to be completely closed off. I definitely feel like for a majority of you, whatever this was, this ending, this very, very difficult ending, right? With this individual, caused you to question all of your relationships, right? And it brought you to a dark place where you felt like everybody was using and manipulating you, right? Because that's what happens, right? The moment that we are, get hurt, right? Our mindset is to reevaluate all the relationships between us and see, is this happening again? Is this still happening? If I allowed it to happen once, right? Did it happen again? But I definitely feel like after that reevaluation period, you were able to ground yourself, right? There's a level here of grounding yourself, the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Cups, right? Grounding yourself and mastering your emotions, seeing things clearly. Tell me about this Lessons card. The Moon. Yep. A lesson that you've learned is not to overshare, but to keep cards close to your chest. Not everybody needs to be privy to your plans. Not everybody needs to be privy to every single detail of your life, right? Everybody's on a need-to-know basis now, and that's what it is, you know? You need to hold things close to your chest, right? You need to be in control, because the moment you start sharing all of your information with everybody and everybody knows everything about you, do you really still think that you are in control? No. Because now everybody knows what's going on with you. They're able to manipulate that. They're able to use that information against you. People will weaponize that. And that's what you're learning. People are on a need-to-know basis now. They don't need to know about your plans. They don't need to know about the moves that you're going to make in the future, right? Because what does an emperor do? He doesn't share his information with everybody. He takes action. He takes action because he's in control. Right? All of those around him are on a need-to-know basis, right? He's not sharing state secrets. I'm sorry to get like political, but he's not sharing state secrets with anybody else. No, they're on a need-to-know basis. They're on a need-to-know basis, Pisces, and that's where you're going. People are going to be on a need-to-know basis, right? Because you don't have time to be taken advantage of or to hurt, right? You don't want to be shoved back in, right? Into your younger self, right? You don't need to go back to your childhood self, right? And you don't need to, learn those lessons again, because you've already learned them. Right? You don't want to be put in a position where you're going to have to go within and heal and reestablish who you are again, because you allowed somebody to have control over you. You're not doing that anymore. Tell me about this value is all about perception. Page of Coins. Yep. Value is all about perception. This is about you accepting new offers, right? This is you ready and willing and ready to open up to receive something new. Your blessings are coming. You're taking control. There is an opportunity that is coming in for you. You might have missed it, right? It might have shown up when you were in the early grieving process, right? And because you were still grieving that loss, right? Because you were still going through that pain, I feel like you missed this opportunity. But I definitely feel like the opportunity is coming back around now, right? Because now you're ready for it. Now you are in control. You are in control, and now this opportunity is being presented back to you, right? This is an amazing, beautiful opportunity here that can allow you to leave from a lack mindset, right? It's all about receiving now. This is beautiful, Pisces, right? Learning a difficult lesson, moving on. So you're a different person now than what you were, right? You've leveled up. You've leveled up spiritually. You have raised your vibration, right? You are no longer going to be sharing information that people don't need to know. People are going to be on a need-to-know basis from now on, right? You're taking control. You have the courage and the strength, right, to look at things that are difficult. You're not afraid. You're not afraid anymore, right? Because you've been through the loss. You've been through the hurt. You've been through the betrayal. And you've come out on the other end stronger. Alrighty, Pisces, that's what I have for y'all. If this reading resonated with y'all, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe. It'll definitely help my channel grow. It'll get these messages out there to those who need it. And that way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. And with that, Pisces, love and light.